Okay, hello everyone. This is a quick test stream. Just had to verify my age on PlayStation because they don't believe I'm over 18, 16, whatever the social media bloody rules are. Look at me, there's wrinkles everywhere. Right, there's no soft focus, not enough soft focus on this camera to hide my true age. So yeah, this is just a quick test stream. I wanna just test my volume, my speaking volume over the microphone, and then I'm going to do a couple of laps on ACC in preparation for Tackle Tuesday, kicking off lights out on Tuesday, funnily enough, this Tuesday at Barcelona. So just checking a few things just now. Not least my own driving, of course. So I'm just going to check on my phone. This is definitely live and do a sound check. My voice is coming through. On my phone. This is definitely live and do a sound check. Yep. My voice is coming through. Voice comes through absolutely fine. So that's that sorted. Now let's go and find some FRL servers. Still not too sure what livery I'm going to be taking this season. Got the classic black, purple, yellow. I've got this new one that I made up here. It's a bit more bold. Not too sure which one I'm going to take yet. We've got the classic one that I used last time I drove the Lamborghini. We're definitely going with the Lamborghini. I've got this new one with slightly different tones of colours in there. I quite like that one. We've got some two really vivid, this car's going to stand out on track liveries, as you can see there. So I'm not too sure if I'm going to be taking these ones or not. I think they are vivid. They'll definitely be recognisable on track. And I think that's kind of what I want. And we've got this silver, yellow and purple one there as well. But right now, as it stands, we're going purple, yellow, old school, turn 1 sim racing colours. So let's just jump on to the Tackle Tuesday server. Very hot, very spicy at Barcelona we've got here. So this setup here, that one I've been working on, 19 degrees air temperature, it's 34 degrees air temperature. It's not going to be suitable, I don't think. So I think we need to open these brake ducts quite significantly to try and cool the car down. I know the car's draggy at best, but so it gives me about 0.5 psi back in the right direction. But it's still hotter, so it needs to come down. Let's just set it for 19 degrees. We'll open the duct, so that's 24 degrees, 24, 10, 24, 3, 26, 6, 25, 6, 26, 3, 25, 3, we'll go with, and 24, 0. So, that's going by rule of thumb. I like to lower PSIs by 0.1 for every degree of ambient temperature that goes up. But it is a rule of thumb, it's not gospel. We've got time in this setup, don't we? I might want to review this one. It's June 26th. That is a recent one. Right, setup all done. And the purple yellow, it's still very recognisable, isn't it? Like, it's not like you won't know that's my car. Although I've noticed there's quite a few drivers sporting this sort of purple and yellow livery on their cars this season being announced already. So now let me just drive, see how the volume comes through on the screen. New headset, of course. So you can make sure that you can hear the car and the engine and things. can still hear my voice over the top of it. So very hot, we'll just bring the car up to temperature, tyres are already got the pressure and temperature, you can see on the dashboard there, the virtual dashboard. And we'll just ease the car, of course. So the temperature being as high as it is, so the force feedback seems very high. That might be because when I turned the console on, it was on red sport, defaulted to those settings potentially. Back still likes to go over that curb. So what I'll do, if anyone is actually going to bother to watch this, I'll make it valuable add for you guys. So what I'll do is I'll just sort of explain a lap off the Catalunya track on ACC in the Lamborghini as I'm doing it. It isn't going to be a push lap. I'm just seeing what the temp pressures are here. Maybe about 3 or 4 seconds off the pace. I'll still talk to my braking points and things. So final corner should be flat out. You can use the run. You keep it over to the left. You can already see the tyres getting very, very warm. Upshift point round about 8,000 revs. And the brake round about 120 meters out. But you can get on over that curb if you need it. Careful on the suspension curb on the inside of 1 and 2. The curbs can spit the car out. A little lift off as you come through into 3, very tricky. Long corner, the throttle is just as important as the steering angle for stopping the understeer from kicking you out. Left. Again, straddle the curb, turning a little bit early in this car. Likes a little bit of a V line. And then on the throttle, flat out as soon as you possibly can. Brake as the telegraph pole on the left disappears on the left there. You'll see that next lap as well. Next corner, the curb ends. You want to brake just before that curb starts, so it ends and then it starts. Watch the curb on the inside and outside as they can ruin your lap time. Tricky one here. I'm going to go left and third this time. It did work. Got down there fine. Very tricky to find the turning and braking points for there. It just seems to change every lap. So that close corner, I tend to, there's a tyre wall on the left. I tend to brake just before, just after that disappears from my view. I'll be honest with you, a lot of this is muscle memory and feel. Very patient on the throttle here. This is the second gear corner. Try and lift off before you turn in and gently apply the throttle as you go down. This is all again using the throttle to help turn the car as well. Don't hit the surface curves in either apex. That brings you out onto the start finish straight. Now this time I'm not going to commentate as much. We can see the tyres already hot, over 90 degrees. That's very, very hot. I don't know there's too much I can do about that, to be honest. It's a little bit too fast through turn 1. We'll lift here. Gently reapply the throttle as we go down. This is really hot on that left rear tyre up. Going to go over 100, yeah, thought it might. So we might. I don't want to go 6 stocks on the rear. The brakes are already getting a little bit cold, but I might have to. Track condition, this shows optimum. Oh yeah, you can feel the understeer with the tyres being so hot. That just went straight on. I have put the traction control up to 6, and I know that's quite high. Right, but with the Lamborghini, anything from 4 upwards is high. I'll wait far too deep into the corner, just get slowed down. Well done. The main thing is we got the car stopped there. A little bit fast. Get a turn back in again. Use a V-line, there we go. With it being so hot, the car is going to slide around a lot here. That's another reason why I got the PC so high. We're going to get a lot of thermal degradation, so I want to limit any sliding degradation, any blistering potentially as well. And it's so hot, 101 degrees. The brakes are cold as well. Absolutely shred that front left. What I've done there. Okay, I'm just doing a couple of laps to get an ideal pressures. Tyres sliding a little bit all the way through that corner. Make it smooth on exit. See the left now, left here 104 degrees. Missed that apex. Oh, it's sliding a lot. And that's where the PC turned up. I don't know what we're going to do there. That left here is so warm. It's only going to get hotter as well. Careful with the slide. Curb nearly setting the car out there. Not a lot of understeer though, that's a good sign. Good exit there. Lambo's usually quite an understeery car. Need to come in a little bit later. Front's even hotter now as well. Earlier in here this time. That's it. That's a really good exit. So let's do a couple of laps now. We're going to do some consistent lapping. And we'll see where the pressures and temperatures get to it. Lambo's brakes, so good. A little bit too much of a lift there. I'm now going to look at the tyres for the next two laps and try and drive it. Okay, and we'll see what condition the tyres end up in. 102 over there as well. And you can actually hear the undercarriage of the car scraping on top of those curbs. The brakes are getting cold with this setup, but I think I may actually have to make them even colder. They're just, tires are so warm. At 102 it's just going to shred. The limit as much heat through there as possible. So that's not just curb and exit, it's not like the F1 cars where you need to kind of lean on it. These cars can traverse that curb. 46.3 in this heat. You see the brake temperature, they're going blue on that graphic on the bottom right. Smooth the application of the throttle there. That was a very good exit, a very good turn to lead. A little bit too deep into the corner, the back end's going. I've caught it, thankfully, but I've completely shredded that left gear there. That's what you want to avoid. And I've missed the first gear for some reason. Meanwhile, lap time's okay. But yeah, that's not rubbing the tyres that well. Again, in gear. It's giving me a very good exit. So one thing I've recently learned, if you want to try and load the car up on entry, so you get all your rotation done early, so you're not trying to rotate the car on exit, you're looking to use the throttle to get the car moving on exit. Which sounds good and possible in theory, but I don't think quite easy, to be honest. Get the rotation done and now open it out. I thought that was pretty good. Again, rotation. And now open it to Steven. Ah, I went too wide. Apex. I also don't know if that's maybe the wisest to get the car sliding on entry in these conditions. Good exit. I think that's a 4th gear corner. Right, if I'm going to be wider, I need to turn out earlier. Too deep, way too deep, the brakes are going really caught it. Oh, too much curve there. .34 at 43, I think a pressure reading on this one. So remember, I've not been going for outright pace, these have been race pace laps. A little bit deep there. Not good. we could exit out of there. Definitely a 4th gear corner, definitely. So that's the edge of the track limit there. Didn't turn the car in. Did not apply enough lock, although that's invalidated by time, and I did not run wide there. I was within limits. So that's, need to be aware of that, I think, for Tuesday. Oh, man. Before I take the time, I take the time refresher sorry from this lap. Oh, very wide. Curb. Okay. Save recent gameplay. Give me the last 3 minutes. So as you can see, you don't want to be hitting that curb. That's what it looks like on track. There she is, look at that. And the glorious sunshine. I think we're going to go with this car, to be honest. Yeah, mate, how you doing? Definitely back in the Lambo. You a noob. Oh, here comes the abuse. You just missed the spin. I don't know if you caught the spin actually. Smashed the curb. I am actually just doing a test stream, believe it or not, to make sure my volume settings and everything are working. Tempted to try it. It's slow. It's slow in a straight line. Yeah, 27.0 is the minimum pressure, so we can knock that down 2 clicks. 27. Do we get a 26.9 on the front right? I don't think we do. Yeah, 26.9 on the front right, so we'll go down 1 click. Down 2, down 1. Left rear is very hot, wasn't it? 27.0. Yeah, down 2 clicks. Down 2 and down 1, I think it's going to be. 27.0 on the right rear. Sorry, I don't know if you can see this. I'm just scrolling through a video I've just saved. 27.1. 0. 2, 1, 2, 2. Down 2, down 1, down 2, down 2. There we go. Tyre pressure's done for Tuesday. Fantastic. Lambo, yeah. So the Lambo is... It's quick as a car, right? It's quick as a car. But you're going to have issues battling people.
Low tyre pressure. Stay clear of the curbs.
Look how quick these tyre temps come up, right? You can see on the dashboard. Look how quick they rise. And with a casual lap, right? So TC up, brake balance up, so there's minimal sliding. And look how quickly these go up with the track temperature. It's absolutely ridiculous. Try my best not to destroy them on the outlet. Yeah, Lambo's fantastic. It's honestly got the best front end of any car. Right, you will not. If you set it up reasonably well, you're not going to understeer at all. You'll hit every apex, right? It does like to snap a little bit on direction change, and going from coast to throttle, you need to kind of be a little bit calm on the right foot, as the back end does slide out quite easily. Front left still not up to pressure. As you can see now, the tyres are already at 80 degrees. And I've been cruising here. This has been a very calm lap. Yeah, this is like quality out lap pace, to be honest. If you are taking the Lambo this season, I've been recommended PC6 by one Jazzman. I don't know if we'll run PC6 with the amount of sliding we'll be doing on this very, very hot track, but see there, front end just turned in, went exactly where I wanted it to go. Not an ounce of understeer, look at that. Well within the lines. And you can see the left tyres are now on fire. Track temperature 43 degrees, that's absolutely wild. Oh, forgot to turn. Got to see the cockpit view. It's like looking through a letterbox. in the Lambo, so just be aware if you're taking the car. I like to adjust the view so it looks a bit more like this. I don't need to see the steering wheel as I've got one in front of me. And I like to eliminate the little, I don't know what it's called actually, what's that little black strip at the top of the visor? Sun visor, I guess? Sun strip? I like to have that as close as possible to the top of my screen as possible, so you can see it a little bit more. There's a lot of scaffolding in this car, in the roll cage. But I've tried to eliminate that as well again to maximise my view. I've turned those pressures down. I've also been doing 2 laps, but you can see the pressures on the left are way down from what they were. Prior to my little silly little spin. Oh, too much lock. Very good exit. Well, half decent lap. Was a half decent lap in the Lambo. I done a 1:44.8 on the Patreon server, but the Patreon server was 19 degrees ambient. What did I say? A lot of things are behind me on a whiteboard, I can't remember. Yeah, 42 sounds a bit better actually. 42 was at 44 that I done. I actually can't remember, you know that. This is the same setup, except the pressures are a bit different and I've opened the brake ducts more. But this isn't going to break. That time, so let me just check. 1:44.8. 1:44.8 is what I done on the Patreon server, and that was the 5th overall, potentially 4th, 5th overall. It is a personal best. I was in the 45s before that, but on this track, in these conditions, we're looking. I've got a 46-1 there, I imagine you'll get a 45. That's a very good turn 1 actually. Very good turn 3 as well. A little bit too deep. Good exit. Oh, it's horrible. Horrible through there. That's a good lap this. Try not to ruin it in the last couple of corners. Oh, that's a good lap. Might end the night on this one actually. It's a good lap in this heat. PSIs are looking a little bit healthier as well. Can't do anything about the temperatures, so. Oh, I've done it again. Gearbox is frozen. Wheels frozen. Can't get out second. That's it. That was weird. That's annoying. Right, I'll try and do one more lap then, I think. Turn the PC down just. And we'll see what time we can get. Oh, that 1:45.7 it's pretty good. What's going on there? Maybe I do need third gear to turn the front end in. To get a good sense of where you should be positioning your car and the angle as well when you're in chase cam. I can understand like why people prefer it. Not for me. Actually, let me see it through here. You kind of want to be like that, don't you? But something's happened to the pedals. Turned the engine off. How have I done that? Oops. Wonder how fast it goes backwards. Oh, been disqualified. Okay, well, that's the end of my practice session. Hopefully I'll go watch this back, listen to my volume and stuff, make sure everything's set for the new season. If you do want my view settings, that's them there. And you want to eliminate the sort of shoebox window that you have to look through. That's my settings that I use. So I'll leave them on for another couple of seconds. Cool, well thank you very much for watching, you guys who have bothered to even turn up to watch this. Taco Tuesday is on Tuesday, and it will be this hot, it looks like, based upon the forecast. But yeah, if you're in FRL, keep an eye on the Discord as usual for the announcements. Any change to the weather will be posted there. And thanks very much for watching. Good night.